These are the revised versions of pretty much all the enclosures. Basically just configurations, really, designs and configurations of how you can take two subwoofers all the way to as many as you can fit in the vehicle and make a design with it. But this is the Rockford enclosure, just a truck box, 2/8 sealed. Just went over with the spray in, makes it look a lot better. It makes it sound even literally 50% better. I'm just going to go over as many as I can on one video and then just continuing on to the next one. This is the 6 18-inch PSIs supplied by Rockford Fosgate 2500s, strapped 2500s. This one again was mostly cosmetically gone over. One of my favorite enclosures by far. Of course, this right here would be closed off. It's just to show the bracing. This is the port. It's almost like a bandpass the way it functions. This being the port for the cabin, and then this being the port for the positive side. It's a hot box, man. I'd love to build it, see what it sounds like. Port low right here. It's got the VMAXs on it. All spray in. It will drop right down in any General Motors truck bed, Tahoe, Suburban, and pretty much anything with this wheelbase here. 360 on it. 2500s. Thing's crazy. Next is trying to think what I want to. Oh, this is the 12. I think they were 1215s, 1215s or 1218s. All sundown audio. I got all spraying on it as well. Sundown's largest power. This one I didn't show with the batteries, however, it's just to show the configuration. This one was actually just a straight sealed with an open port for the positive signal, and then the other one I'll show you. But this one can also be wired, depending on your available size for your enclosure, to where you can make this whole entire enclosure smaller if you wired it in a push-pull configuration. So basically this will be hitting this way on the positive signal, and the next one would go negative signal, and then the same thing on the other three sides. So push-pulls are great. They do have a very, very slight echo. However, they do save space. That's the main function for them. You can see I left the top open for the like I was saying before, it's almost like a V8 motor, this being the crankshaft, these being the pistons. It's kind of crazy. Definitely a custom design. The next one is, let's see. Oh, this is the one. It's very similar to that one, except I opened ports on the negative side, and then I wired it, installed the subs, where you can see here the first one's negative, and then just the opposite here. So this one really is like a V8 motor. I closed the roof on it, but these are natural. This is a natural push-pull, so you don't have to change the wiring. It's just wired straight normally, but it would function just, this would be moving like a crankshaft, and these would be throwing the pistons out this way. It's pretty cool, man. I put 3 ports on it. I'm also strapped additional 20. I think they're like 1,000s or something from Sundown Audio on the front of it, and then I also made the battery bank 1 battery larger on this one, supplied by SVR batteries. Good company, check them out. Also went over this one, as you can see, with the spray in. Let's see. Most of them are just cosmetic, but some of them are not. This one also, I just like the way the spray-in looks, and then it making it sound that much better, making it that much stronger. I mean, it's just like a triple win for real. Ground zero, 12 inches, 3 of them, and I just want to make this 100%. I just want to make sure everybody understands this 100%, because I said this in my very first video of this. This would be wired down to a 0.5 ohm stable amp, not a 1 ohm stable amp. So this configuration is at 0.7 on a when wired in parallel. So your amp, on anytime you wire in parallel with 3 subwoofers, depending on the voice coil, you need to have a half ohm stable amp. I just want to make that 100% clear. This is also, just wanted to show, I went with the wooden bracing on this one. As you can see, very, very strong sound quality. I mean, other than, you know, no angles or curves, it would hit hard as shit and sound great. You know, just left the back open on it. You can see the bracing on it. Sound awesome. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the RE Audio 18s. Another thing I was thinking about on this one too, man, is you can actually cut this dowel rod right in half. If you're having problems, you know, with a little bit of noise or whatever, that's actually what I suggest on this design. Is, you know, just say if this is like 1.5 inches or something, cut that 1.5 inches right in half. That way it's completely flush. You don't have this little bit of curve area right here. So the air will flow around it and just, you know, it'll flow more even. You won't have a little bit of noise right here in this corner. I definitely recommend that. I'm just showing that there's 2 dowels right here making it strong for strength, and that way this port don't move around and create noise, which you don't want. This thing, RE Audio 18s would sound great. That port's designed for it. It'd actually be slightly larger, but you know, the square port versus like a centerfire. Sound great. Same thing on this one. Actually, no, this one I just stayed gloss black. I just, you know, it's got the 8s or 10s, whatever you like, and then 5 1/4 or 6 1/2, whatever you like, and then the I think they're like 1.5 or 2 inch tweeters, individual wiring terminals, of course, just a straight sealed, designed for entertainment systems. Same thing on this one. You can see this. It made this. It's a 4-sided pyramid. In case you didn't watch one of the previous videos. Ascendent Audio KS10s, designed for anywhere where you can sit, you know, perfectly in the middle, you know, 5 to 10 inches away from a surface. It would slam straight up. Supplied with enough power, you know, it being sealed. This thing would just, you would just be amazed about how good it would sound. You know, mainly because it's almost like curves. You can see that negative signal don't really go anywhere right away, so it's almost diffused a little bit before it smacks any type of paneling. The only downfall is just right here at the lower portion, but you know, it's the negative side. You don't really have to worry about it that much. It's a beast, man. I really like it. Very tough to build, actually, as simple as a design it might look. I gotta go. I'll finish up on some of the other on the next video. And don't forget to check out that website, Soundz, 2z's.webs.com. Thank you very much for watching.